Hi everyone, did you know property sector in Malaysia went through a rapid period of growth since independence in 1957? The Merdeka Stadium and 150 room Federal Hotel were the only building they established in 1957. However, in 1971, the government discontinued subsidized housing for civil servants due to negative consumer and business sentiment and replaced it with housing loan scheme. And this led to a flood of potential property buyers that sparked a boom in 1972 and 1973. Many terrace houses were built in new locations such as Petaling Jaya and Bangsar, and mushrooming of shopping centers such as Ampang Park, Sungai Wang Plaza, and so on. Real estate in Malaysia. The property industry in Malaysia is fragmented and dominated by large players as it is capital intensive. The residential property segment has been the mainstay of the property market in Malaysia over the last 4 decades due to favorable demographic and the government's effort to promote infrastructure, development and home ownership. A closer look at the age profile reveals that Malaysia has a very young population and about 2.3 million people are moving into the 25 to 29 years age group per year from the period 1991 to 2010, where household formation and propensity to buy houses are stronger. Did you know the Malaysian economy maintained its growth momentum by expanding 5.6% in the first quarter of 2015? For quarter 2015, it is a 5.7%, supported by private sector expenditure. The country achieved its growth target of 6% in 2014. And in 2013, its rate is 4.7%. The labour market conditions were weaker with unemployment rate recorded at 3.1% in first quarter 2015. And compared to 2015, the unemployment rate is 2.9%. Bank Negara Malaysia kept the overnight policy rate (OPR) unchanged at 3.25%, and at its recent Monetary Policy Committee (MPC) meeting in May in an effort to support economic growth and domestic consumption. Market condition. The economy is slowing, the ringgit is depreciating, and there is a political scandal affecting Malaysian Prime Minister. House prices in Malaysia continue to rise, but at a slower pace, and transactions are slightly down, and residential construction activity is slowing. Malaysia property market is expected to remain weak in the coming months, with the house price rises slowing further next year. Malaysia economic growth is expected to slow to 4.7% this year and to 4.5% in 2016 due to tighter fiscal conditions according to the World Bank. The ongoing political uncertainty is undermining confidence. Malaysian Prime Minister has been engulfed by a scandal alleging that he had spent US 700 million from an Arab donor to ensure the victory of UMNO in the 2013 election. Worse, the government seemed lack of interest in probing the matter has seriously eroded trust in government institutions. Now I would like to explain market opportunity in Malaysia, especially for foreigners. The first is, Malaysia itself is well located within Asia Pacific and ASEAN. And second, Malaysia is top 6 country in the world as the most easiest and friendliness in doing business by World Bank. And my third point is Malaysia's attractiveness in foreign direct investment as an attractive destination, raising the country rank from 13 to 16 in the world, and Malaysia also the third largest recipient FDI in Asia. And my last point is for market opportunity for foreigner is Hong Kong and Singapore properties Price has risen too much and now taking a beating. This has deterred the appetite of the foreign investor. Market opportunity for local. Weakening ringgit may attract foreign buyers and tourists, especially from Singapore into Johor. Price correction to occur in specific market segments. The introduction of incentive for industrial estate by the government is expected to enable industrial estate operators to enjoy 100% tax exemption on statutory income for 5 years. This is likely to interest more developers to develop industrial estate in the Klang Valley. There is a lot of optimism, for example, in Sabah and Sarawak, due to the various infrastructure projects. Among the notable highlights is the RM12.8 billion funding for the Pan-Borneo Highway, beginning with the construction of the road linking Sindomin in the west coast of Sabah to the east coast of Tawau. A proposed rapid bus transit system was also announced for Kota Kinabalu. Also outlined were the proposed highways of Dash and West Coast and Light Rapid Transit Line 3. From the exhibition just now, what I can say is there are so many property developed in Malaysia, but the price is too high. Even though you have salary minimum 3,000 ringgit Malaysia, but you still can't afford to buy the house unless you don't have any commitment. What I can conclude is, even though Malaysian economic still remain weak, real estate investment sector still growing, but in slow pace. So we should start to invest from now for the long term. Thank you.
Raging!